Hey guys and girls, welcome to my channel and welcome to Project Lazarus. Project Lazarus is a zombie shooter game, and we're going to go over and do a pretty comprehensive coverage of this game. I did this game way back when I first started playing it and before it actually became kind of popular. So I didn't know everything about the game then. I know almost everything about it now. I'm not going to say everything, but I know enough to do a really comprehensive coverage of this game. So we're going to start with that. We're going to begin with the waiting area. When you first go into a game, you go into a waiting area. In that waiting area, you need to wait until either the next wave of zombies starts, and then you'll come into the game, or you have to wait for the game to start. So either way, you end up in the waiting area first thing. So I will cover the waiting area, what you can do in the waiting area, which includes changing your skins of your guns, basically changing the colors of the guns. I'll go over all of that, and your ability to spectate, and whatever else is in that screen. Once you're into the game, I will start by covering the how you can get guns. There's a few ways you can get guns, and buying them off the walls or buying them out of the mystery box. I'll cover that really quick. And then we'll get into the drops of the zombies. Every once in a while when you kill a zombie, it will drop a temporary power-up. So I will get into detail on them. And then from there, we're going to get into, I like to call them the soda bottles, but other people call them the perks. There's 5 different perks in the game. You can only use 4 at a time, though I did see a video where some guy got all 5 of them at once. I don't know how to do it. It's some sort of a glitch. I haven't figured that out yet. But under quote-unquote normal circumstances, you can only get 4 out of the 5 at any given time. And then from the perks or soda bottles, we will go on to the cassette tapes. Unfortunately, when I recorded this, the cassette tapes weren't available. Well, they were already taken is what I should say, but I'll show you where they are, and I'll get into what they briefly do in the game. And let's see, after the cassette tapes, I think that's about it. We'll wrap it up after that, and just hang on a second, and I will be right with you guys. Okay, guys and girls, this is the waiting area. I would say it's a waiting room, but there is no walls to the ceiling to make it a room. Obviously, a few other people died and just dropped into the game. All you get is this little tree. What can you do here? Obviously, you can look and see what level you're up to. As you can see, I'm level 46. You can spectate the other players. I think I've played with him before. Wow, look at him swarmed with... He's about to die. He's dead. Okay, so you can watch other players. You can go into the armory, and these are the various categories of gun, handgun, submachine gun, so on down the list. I'm sure you can read it while I'm sitting here. Obviously, each gun category has its own advantages and disadvantages. Sniper rifles, accurate at long range. Shotguns, a lot of damage, but only close range. Light machine guns, a lot of bullets. And then the wonder weapon, which is the ray gun. Oh, they changed the way it looked. He updated the game. The ray gun looks different now. Oh, nope, there we go. It just didn't res in right. That's what the ray gun looks like. The first screen, it just didn't res in right. So what you can do in here, you can go to handguns. This is the starter gun, and you can change the color. I'll go with this light olive green. And this gun here is the Desert Eagle. This is probably the most powerful pistol in the game. I like to go with the yellow or orange desert colors. Light machine guns, the M249 Sword, good gun, one of the best in the game. We'll go with We'll go with the bluish. And let's go with the scar. We'll go with the blue. What I like to do is I like to color code each type of gun so I know right away from when I get it what kind of gun it is. But just keep in mind that those settings only stay while you're playing the game. You leave the game and come back, you'll have to redo them all over again. Loot boxes are not ready. They've never been set up. That's why they're grayed out. And that's basically what the waiting room is. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm just waiting and doing little odds and ends while I'm waiting. So on that note, I'll be back in a minute and we'll start covering actual gameplay. Okay, guys? See you shortly. Okay, and we are back again. And this time I am going to cover the various ways you can get weapons in this game. Obviously, you got your starter gun. And you probably see me do a lot of this stuff in the game already. But I just want to quote-unquote officially cover it. For starters, like I said, you got your starter pistol, which really isn't good for much of anything, to be honest with you. You can use it the first round, maybe the second round. After that, you just blow through too much ammo. Okay. I'm actually playing and talking at the same time, unlike before. So this is one way you can get guns. You can buy them off the wall. It tells you how much it costs. In this case, this would reload my gun for 500. Normally that gun costs 1,000. There's another gun over here on the wall. And there's a few more spread out. This one over here. And the other way to get guns is the mystery box, which is over here. And now it changes location. Anywhere you see the pile like this with the Joker, the mystery box can show up there. Basically what you do is you hit the mystery box, it goes up, see it just died, the box. The Joker kills the box, so what happens is the box closes and disappears, and then it'll respawn someplace else. So now what we gotta do is we gotta go find the box. The good thing about the mystery box is it's only 950 bucks. The bad thing about the mystery box is that you can get any weapon in it. I mean, and by any weapon, I mean you can get the really garbage weapons. You can like the shotgun that you get on the first level, or the pistol in the first level. And the problem with that is those guns are only worth like 500 and they're not that great. So here it is over here. And all you do is go up to it, hit F, and you just got to be sure you got 950 points. And I'm going to take that. That's actually a good gun. This is the Desert Eagle, I believe. Yes. And this is actually, for a pistol, this is the strongest pistol you can get in the game. But that's basically what you do. That's how you get your guns. Buy them off the wall, or you can buy them out of there. And like I said, 950, and you can get anything out of there pretty much. So you got to be careful as to what you take. Don't assume what you get is better than what you got. You kind of got to know the weapons a little bit. And drawback to the pistol is only 8 shots. Oh. F. So now you got 2 slots. You got slot 1, which is where I got this gun. Slot 2 is this gun. And I'll take that sniper rifle. This to me is the better sniper rifle out of the 2, in my opinion. But mainly because it gives you more shots, and it's just you can shoot better with it. I think anyway. But like I said, that's how you get guns in this game, and I'll be back shortly to show you how to get the power-ups. Okay, guys and girls, welcome back. I'm going to be playing through the game, and while I'm playing through the game, I want to describe to you the various drops in the game. I'm going to call them drops. I don't know what they're actually called, but every once in a while when you kill a zombie, it will drop a temporary power-up what We'll start with the biggest one, and that's going to be the nuclear bomb. You drop this, it looks like a bomb. And when you pick it up, it will kill every zombie on the map that the player can directly interact with. Now, what I mean by that is, if you look in the center of the map, or in the middle of the square, zombies that are in that area that are far away from the windows would not be affected. And also, if you look outside the map, the windows that are facing away from the center square and looking to the quote-unquote outside world, zombies way out there would not be affected either. But they would be affected if they're close to a barricade, with probably, I would say, within 5-10 feet, they will be killed. Anything walking the halls would be killed. So, and the additional bonus is whoever picks up the nuclear bomb would get additional points that they can use, and I'll get into what the points are for later on. But like I said, I want to concentrate on the drops right now. The second drop is going to be appropriately double points. Get it? Second drop, 2 points, double points, 2, whatever. Anyway, so double points is exactly what it says it is. It will give you twice as many points as it normally would. So if you're going to do something like shoot a zombie and kill it, you normally would get 50 points. Obviously, with the double points, you get 100. If you kill a zombie with a headshot, you normally would get 100 points. So, again, you shoot it with the double points and kill it with a headshot, you would get 200 points. And the third item that can give you points is the repairing of the barricades in front that block the windows and doorways to keep the zombies out. Each plank normally would give you 10 points. Obviously, with the double points, you get 20. So a completely destroyed barricade would normally give you 50 points. With the double points, fixing a completely destroyed barricade would give you 100. And that brings me to the next item, which is the carpenter. The carpenter fixes the barriers for you. When you see this drop, it looks like a hammer. So you'll know what it is before you pick it up. But when you pick it up, it fixes, like you said, when you fix a window, it puts all the planks back. The carpenter will fix the windows and doorways that are all barricaded, and it will fix all of them. Very useful if you're getting a little inundated with a wave after wave after wave of zombies. It gives you a brief break from the zombies, so you have a chance to reload your weapons and get ready for the next wave, which is kind of useful. Next item we're going to go to is insta-kill. Insta-kill is exactly what it says it is. One shot, dead. Doesn't matter what gun you're using, doesn't matter what level, what wave you're on, doesn't matter where you hit them. One shot, dead. I can use the starter pistol on wave 30 and shoot the zombie in the hand, and guess what? It's dying. So, one shot dead. And just a side note on that, if you have a strong weapon and you're low enough in the waves, like if you're like wave 4, 5, 6, and you got a very strong gun, something you get from the mystery box, which I'll talk about later, though you can kill 2 and even 3 zombies with 1 bullet with the insta-kill. I've seen that happen. And the last and final item, which is very useful to, especially if you're getting low on ammo, which is max ammo. And that's exactly what it says it is. Now, if you look in the lower right-hand corner as I'm running around, you'll see 2 numbers, 1 number, and then a slash, and then another number. The number to the left of the slash is going to be how many bullets I have in the current clip I got in the gun. And the number to the right of the slash is going to be, that represents the amount of bullets that I have in reserve. Max ammo will only completely fill up your reserves. Now, that changes from gun to gun. Like, the starter pistol could only hold 36, you could only have 36 rounds, I think it is, in the reserves. Another gun, you may only be able to carry 100 bullets in reserves. Yet then you get to like the heavy the game calls it light machine guns, but like you get to the M249 SOAR or something like that. Those things can hold 500, 400 rounds, 500 rounds in reserves. So that comes in very handy. Just keep in mind that the max ammo only fills up your reserves. It does not fill up the clip that's currently in the game, which is the number to the left of the slash. And when I come back shortly, I'm going to try and show you the 5 perks. They call them perks. I like to call them the soda bottles. But we'll get into that detail as I get by them and run past them. I will be recording each one individually and sticking them together. But like I said, when I come back, we'll record that, and we'll see you in a minute, okay? Okay, and we are back, and I'm going to show you the first 2 power-ups in the game. The 2 that are in the spawn areas. This is one spawn area where I'm at. This line right here divides it into the other spawn area. So when you got 6 players, 3 are on one side, 3 are on the other. So I'm going to show you the 2 power-ups that are on the first floor. I'll call them the soda bottles or the juice bottles. Max ammo, that's always useful. I talked about the power-ups earlier in the game. So one of them is this right here. Oh boy. Hold on. And then we got, carpenter, that fixes all the windows. I told you about that one earlier. So this one here, quick revive. We take that. That'll allow me to be revived quicker if I get killed. And by killed, I mean you'll see the thing saying down and out. The other power-up on the first floor is over here. Wait, we got a small population to control here. Thank you. The other power-up is over here. This is Juggernaut. That's your Juggernaut power-up. And, oh, no. Alright, I'm reloaded. Boom, dead. Alright, I'll be back in a couple of minutes when I can get the power-ups up on the second floor. There's 2 down here. I just showed you where those are, and there's 3 upstairs. And I will show you where they are shortly when I have enough money to buy them. So just bear with me a moment, and I will be back. Okay, and we are back. I am up on the second floor. It is the I like to call it the library because of all the shelves. If you go down these stairs, you go into one of the areas where you spawn and start the map out. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 3 power-ups that are upstairs. And the first one is right here in this little alcove. And it is called Mule Kick. And I honestly not sure what it does. I guess it just makes you a little bit harder to hurt, I'm guessing. I'm honestly not sure. The second power-up is right in here. Power-up, perk, soda bottle, whatever you want to call it. And this one is Speed. This comes in very handy because you will reload your gun twice as fast, which is very handy. You also move a little bit faster. And the third power-up, if I can get to it without getting killed, is over this way. Reload. It's over. It's around the other side of the map. I know. It's right over here. Right in this little alcove. This one is the double tap root beer. I honestly don't know what this one does either. However, I can tell you one of them fixes these doorways, these things twice as fast. See how much faster the planks are coming up? But those are your 5 power-ups, 3 upstairs, 2 downstairs. I will be back again. I'm going to cover the the cassette tapes that are floating around in here. And I'll show you that short. Alright, we're back. We're going to cover the audio tapes. There's 2 cassette tapes laying around here. One of them is normally sitting here. Apparently somebody already grabbed it. What the cassette tapes do is they change the background music. And I'm not going to play any background music in this game because I don't know if any of it is copyrighted. And I really don't need a copyright strike in my channel taken down. So, but there's one video. I keep saying video. There's one audio tape there, cassette tape there. And the other one is also up here, I believe, on the second floor, but I think it's on the other side. I think it is normally... I think it's normally right over here. Or maybe sitting right there. Yeah, that's where the other audio tape is, the other cassette. The 2 cassettes, what they do is they change the music in the game. So if you hit the cassette tapes, you'll get different music. And like I said, it's something you're going to have to go and check out and play around with yourself. Because like I said, I don't want to take any chances on a copyright strike. So I think that's everything for the game. Alright guys, just to recap really quick. We're going to talk about everything we went through in the game. Number 1 is your starter area and how to change the skins on your gun. Like I have this blue skin on this particular gun that I'm using right now. Number 2 is the zombies and their drops. For example, this drop over here, which is insta-kill, and there's other drops that show up in the game. I cover them. How to get guns, purchasing them off the walls. Like this submachine gun over here, you can buy it off the wall. Or you can buy them out of the mystery crates. And this is the areas where the mystery crates show up. There's 4 different locations throughout the game. And it randomly picks a location. And every once in a while, it just decides to die. And then respawn somewhere else. Let's see. Next is the perks. I call them the soda bottles. But they're the vending machines like this. There's 5 of them located throughout the map. And you apparently can only get 4 at a time. Because I walked around this map twice trying to find a 5th one, thinking I missed one. And I didn't. I could only get 4 out of 5 at a time. I did see a glitch where you can get all 5. But like I said, I think it's a glitch. It's not the norm. Let's see. And lastly, the cassette tapes. The cassette tapes allow you to change the background music in the game. The other songs are, I think one of the other songs anyway, is more upbeat. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. I got to do a lot of data manipulation here. Editing. So, hopefully we'll get this posted up there sometime later today. And hopefully it ain't going to be super long. But, like I said, guys, thank you very much for watching. You're always appreciated. I always read all my comments. I may not respond to them, but I read them all. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a great day. And please do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, set your alerts. And have a great evening out there, guys.